This is ABC7 with breaking news.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We do begin this morning with breaking news impacting thousands of travelers this morning.
That's right. We have complete team coverage for you. The Federal Aviation Administration has closed the airspace over El Paso and Santa Teresa. This is for security reasons.
And all flights in and out of El Paso have been grounded. El Paso Congresswoman Veronica Escobar issuing a statement saying in part, quote, the highly consequential decision by the FAA to shut down the El Paso airport for 10 days is unprecedented and resulted in significant concern in the community. From what my office and I have been able to gather overnight and early this morning, there is no immediate threat to the community or surrounding areas. We have urged the FAA to lift the temporary flight restrictions placed on the El Paso area. I will continue to make information public as I learn it, end quote.
Thank you all for watching Good Morning El Paso and joining us for this breaking news today. I'm Hillary Floren.
And I'm Rosemary Garcia. Good morning, everyone. And we've been following this breaking news story overnight and on air since 4:30. And we also broke the news on the KVI News app.
The FAA issued that travel advisory until February 20th. This is a complete 10 days. On the FAA's website, they list security reasons, but no further details are shared at this point. So we're still waiting for answers, as are a lot of travelers at El Paso International this morning.
And this morning, we do have team coverage. ABC7's Lauren Bly is live there at the scene, El Paso International Airport. Lauren, we begin with you. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Hillary, Rosemary. And, you know, like you said, there's a lot of frustration and a lot of confusion here at the El Paso International Airport because, you know, the travelers I've talked to say they're coming in, their flight still says either on time or delayed. I just spoke to a young woman named Alyssa just a few minutes ago. She said she was ready to check in and go to Mexico and have a good time, but now she has to find another way there. We're also seeing a lot of people are using rental car services. The line right now over at the rental car area is pretty long, and that's what we're seeing a lot of people who are from out of town do, get a rental car to a nearest big city, rather than if that's Albuquerque or Phoenix. We're seeing people do that. We're seeing people just cancel their flights also altogether and go home disappointed and confused. When people check into or try to check into their flight, they're getting told that no flights are coming out of the El Paso International Airport for 10 days due to security reasons. And some of the people who are working the counter say they haven't seen this in the 20 years that they've worked here. So on both sides, on staff side, on traveler side, a lot of confusion here, guys.
We're so glad that you're there. Thank you so much for the reports you've been bringing us throughout the morning, keeping everyone up to date, because a lot of travelers at home now may be watching and realizing, oh, it's not going to help me to go to the airport at this point.
Yeah, no, this is something that is really historic. Thank you so much for that live report, Lauren. We do want to go back to the airport. Nicole Ardila is live there. Nicole, you've been there since 4:30. You've been talking to a lot of travelers. What is it like now, the atmosphere there?
The situation is just escalating, Rosemary. You can see more and more people are entering the airport, finding out what exactly happened last night, right before midnight. A very last minute notice for these passengers who are taking off supposedly in the morning. Now, as you can see, lots of El Paso police presence here. We've been seeing lots of canines passing through. We've been seeing probably 2 different dogs sniffing around. We don't know what the situation is looking like here at the airport. What we have been seeing is that the second floor is completely closed. The escalators, like Lauren mentioned, are closed. Nobody's going upstairs. So we've been seeing passengers either in line here at their airline check-in, either going out back to the parking lots, or they're heading to the car rentals on our left side. So we've been seeing a lot of people going to the car rentals, just waiting in line on their phones, possibly calling their bosses if they can't make it back to work, if their family, if they can't see them right now, or just looking for a solution, booking another flight. Now, what we've been talking to is 2 Southwest passengers. They told us that the airline has been helpful for them and helped them book another flight to Albuquerque. Both of these passengers that we spoke with mentioned that Albuquerque flight. So later on, one passenger will be taking that flight back to see her family. The other is waiting to see if he could get a car rental to go back home in California. We've been seeing 2 different people from California here in El Paso just stranded, waiting for an answer. Now, we are waiting to hear from airlines to see what kind of alternate solutions they are offering passengers. We are hearing that if you want to change the flight, there might be a fee. If you want to rebook your flight for later, they are being helpful in rebooking it, or they are even giving a flight credit or simply just recommending people to book a car. But once again, those car rentals are not even open right now, so that line is piling up. People are making calls, people are frustrated, they're confused, they don't know what's going on. A lot of people are also scared knowing that this is a security reason. But like you mentioned earlier, Congresswoman Veronica Escobar did say that there is no immediate threat to the community. We do know that this is a huge impact to the El Paso area because of the nearby military base. So they said that no aircraft is supposed to be in this area, whether it's cargo, commercial, and all of that. They did threaten to take down any aircraft that is in the airspace, but we are still working to hear more from the FAA. Right now, the airport has zero guidelines on what to do next, but to offer those alternate options for passengers. So this is very scary, worrisome, and confusing time for passengers who probably have their flights either today, tomorrow, or in the upcoming 10 days. That's right, 10 days. Now they say that this will be lifted by 11:30 p.m. next Friday, February 20th. We don't know what's going to happen with the flights that are taking off the next day even. So we are waiting to hear from those guidelines. If you guys have any questions on what's going on, feel free to ask. We are going to toss it back to you guys in studio for now.
All right, and Nicole, I know there are so many emotions there. You know, there's the frustration, but then you mentioned that people are scared. But one thing that stood out, I think, to me, for all the different reports that we've had, all the different people that you and Lauren have spoken with at the airport, everyone seems to be really working together because they are all in this situation together. As much as they're frustrated, we hear that they're thankful that at least someone's watching out for their security, and they're thankful for the workers behind the desk who are helping them to try to sort this all out, right? Is that the feeling that you're getting?
No, yeah, that's completely right, Hillary. I mean, we haven't been able to speak with any of the airline employees directly. They probably won't give us any information. They'll probably direct us to the corporate communications for the airline. But right now, what passengers have been telling us is, yeah, so far what we've been talking to is Southwest Airlines. Passengers from Southwest Airlines have been hearing that cooperation and helping out with alternate options like those car rentals or even booking those flights for them. Right, so that is some positive news, some positive light for some Southwest passengers. We haven't heard yet from other passengers here like American or Delta. Delta has been closed all morning. We haven't really seen any passengers there, but mostly Southwest, United, and American. And especially American and Southwest, these have been the really long lines that we've been seeing. So passengers here, you can see just the concern on their faces. They don't know what to do next. They don't know if they're going to get a refund, a reimbursement, another option. So that's basically what we've been seeing. Hillary and Rosemary, of course, we're keeping track of what's going on, and we will maintain you updated as the morning show goes on. We have full coverage, like we said, and we are waiting to hear not just from airport officials. We haven't heard from them yet, but we also have police here, and of course Congresswoman Veronica Escobar has been on top of the situation, giving us those updates.
All right, Nicole, thank you so much, and thanks for that report. And you mentioned the car rentals and how when the workers there show up they should be opening soon. There's going to be a line waiting for them.
They're going to be inundated. And ABC7's Sarah Coria is there live at the rental company place. Sarah, what is happening behind you? What are you seeing? You just got there.
Good morning, Hillary, Rose. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I just got here to the El Paso International Airport just about 10 minutes ago, but what I am seeing is chaos. We're seeing people that are arriving unaware that the flights have been grounded, that they've been halted here. We're seeing people in various ports of rental lines here. We're seeing Alamo, Hertz. I'm right here in front of the Enterprise Zone, and we can see the crowd that's starting to form behind me. Now, along with the people just waiting for some information, some updates, we're seeing all their luggage just kind of resting off to the side here, and we're continuing to see people just kind of in a state of wait. We're unsure of their next move, where to go. Some hopeful to get, again, a rental potentially, because the only way out of El Paso right now is through car. So many of them hoping to potentially get that rental and make their way out to Albuquerque. Again, this is as we have seen the FAA halt all incoming and outgoing flights from the El Paso International Airport. Again, we're continuing to see hordes of people here early this morning. For right now, though, it seems most people keeping their positive spirit. Of course, this has just happened within the past few hours. We do know that FAA notice went into effect yesterday evening right before midnight, and we do know that this will stay into effect for at least 10 days, again, expiring next week into February 20th right before midnight. So for right now, again, we're still waiting for more answers. We do know that the flights were halted due to safety concerns. No further information has been revealed on that as of yet, but for right now, as we've mentioned, we have an entire crew here, complete coverage. We continue to see people working together to get this situation resolved. For right now, not a whole lot of answers and just a whole lot of waiting. So everyone trying to keep their composure together, but for right now, again, people out on the grounds waiting for rentals at the Enterprise Station. That's where I am, but we're seeing areas all throughout the airport in need of rentals. So we're seeing the Alamo area, the Hertz area. We're seeing people, again, arriving thinking that their flight has only been delayed. So, again, a lot of questions still remain. For right now, everyone, again, working together to try to wait for more information. Again, a very serious morning here at the El Paso International Airport, but, of course, we'll continue to update you as we learn more. For now, again, the airspace has been defined as a national defense airspace, so this area has been closed because of security reasons. So we'll continue to bring updates all morning right here at the El Paso International Airport. Again, I just got here about 10 minutes ago, so we'll continue to talk to some of the passengers, get a feel of what they're feeling, of where they're headed, and what their next steps are this morning.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much, and we appreciate you getting there, bringing us to complete team coverage. Once again, information is very limited, but the good news is that people are staying optimistic there.
Yes, as much as they're just stuck, and as one traveler said, they are lost this morning.
Yeah.
All right, we have a lot more coverage coming your way live from the airport on this breaking news, and we'll be right back.